Today we've got very important information that I think you need to know. We're going to be talking about Black Friday sales with cruise lines as well as land companies. The second thing is Princess's Blue Friday sale that is currently going, something very important you need to know about that. And there is more than ever to think about when you already have a cruise booked and you're thinking of making a new cruise booking or refairing it. So we're going to talk about that. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Wednesday. It is November 12th of 2025, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please be sure to click on that subscribe button, and if you appreciate my videos, would you please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. There's also a little button that you might see. It says hype. If you press that button, you can go ahead. It will make my video go to more people on YouTube, and I surely appreciate all of the support that you lend to me, so thank you. Well, first of all, we are here on the beautiful Star Princess. If you have been following along when we went on that very first inaugural cruise, October 4th out of Barcelona, I loved this ship. I was so excited to come back and see if I loved it just as much again, and you know what, I do. So we are going to have several more videos coming about what I feel like you really need to do when you come on this ship, what you need to know when you come on the Star Princess. A lot of information I'm going to be sharing, but today it's really important that you know this because it's already going on. So starting at the top, I feel like you should know that cruise lines, a lot of them have already released their Black Friday specials. I saw several come out today, so if there's a certain cruise line that you are looking to do, look at their Black Friday deals, start looking for them starting now. It's kind of like the retail segment of our society, how they are releasing a lot of their Black Friday sales so much earlier than they used to. We're 2 weeks out from Thanksgiving and these are already coming. And so start looking and make sure that you read what the terms and conditions are, because you want to make sure that you understand everything you're getting. Make sure you know if your deposit's refundable or not, and just everything that goes with it. So that refundable deposit or non-refundable deposit note segues us to the Blue Friday special that Princess is currently running. The Blue Friday special that Princess has right now is their early Black Friday special. I have no idea if the Black Friday special that they have when it really is Black Friday is going to be the same or if it's going to be a little bit different. I don't know that kind of information, and the same with the other cruise lines and land tour companies. I don't know how what they release now is going to compare to what they release when it actually is Black Friday. And then following Black Friday is what they call the wave season, when the cruise lines truly offer the best pricing they're going to offer on cruises. The only time I really think it compares to the good prices that you get during that window of time is when you book a cruise right when it's released. A lot of times the best price on a cruise is right when it's released. Now, of course, it depends on how that cruise sells, if the price is going to go down any or stay where it is or go up. The trend that I am seeing an awful lot is that the prices are going up. Not only the price that they were released at, but the price that they end at as it gets closer to that sailing. So kind of keep all of this in mind. Does this mean that I don't think you should ever book a cruise when you're not right in wave season? Oh, heavens no. There is so much to take into consideration when you think about your schedule, when you think about the opportunity to go. You should take every opportunity that you have to go. And here and there, they do run specials, or that cruise that you want has gone down a little bit. Now you feel like you can go. A lot to consider. So don't just think you have to book all of your cruises right in that window of time, okay? But the Blue Friday sale with Princess, using that promo, it only offers a non-refundable deposit. I'm going to say that again. Using that Blue Friday promo, the pricing that they show with it only allows a non-refundable deposit, okay? So when you book anything using that promo, you're going to get a non-refundable deposit. Now, if you are someone who wants a refundable deposit, that is still possible. And I've looked at the difference in the pricing between like the Blue Friday price for a lot of cruises, and I just picked a lot of random ones all over the world and have looked at them. And I don't see a huge difference in the price, quite frankly. Of course, it is a little bit more if you're going to want, well, it depends on the length of the cruise where you're sailing, all of these things. I see the difference in price range, like $100 more up to a whole lot more. The greatest difference that I've seen in pricing for a refundable deposit is $1,000. Of course, that was on a much longer, more expensive cruise. So pay attention. If you're someone historically books on your own and you would like some help, I'd be delighted to help you. I am a travel agent and good at figuring that out and doing it for you. So send me an email if you want help with that, and I'll get right back with you. But really pay attention so that you know what it is that you have, okay? Because once you book that and you put down that deposit that's non-refundable, there is no going back. You cannot change it to a refundable deposit. You're locked in with that. The other thing I want you to all remember, just simply because I get so many emails about it, is when you make your deposit, non-refundable deposit, you put down your future cruise deposit. A lot of people are mistaken thinking that you can always get your future cruise deposit back. Nope. If it's a non-refundable deposit and you cancel that cruise, that future cruise deposit is gone. So the thing I like about it though is you just lose $100 each rather than more than that if the deposit's a lot more. Those future cruise deposits I feel like are worth their weight in gold right now with a situation with refundable and non-refundable deposits, because they still cover the deposit no matter how much the deposit is. On cruises up to 45 days. Once you hit that 45 days and longer, you can't even use future cruise deposits. So then it's a moot point. But make sure that you pay attention to that. Now, the other thing that I want you to really be thinking about, because I know a lot of people book cruises and they just go forward. The way I book a cruise for Gordon and I is I look how much it costs when I book it. And I think to myself, am I happy to pay that amount of money for that cruise? I never book a cruise for Gordon and I and think, you know what, we'll go ahead and go if the price drops. I don't do that because you never know if the price is going to drop. Every once in a while, the price drops just for a day and I could easily miss that. So I always think to myself, am I happy to pay that amount of money for that cruise? So I want you to keep that in mind as you book a cruise. But as you go forward, a lot of people love to check how much their cruise costs to book now. So number one, you have that non-refundable deposit. You see that the price has dropped. And if that price drop requires a new booking, when you cancel the booking you have, you lose that deposit. So when you look at the new price that you're going to get, we've always had to think, am I going to lose my onboard credit? Is the category that I have waitlisted, and am I going to lose that? You have to think about your excursions. There are so many things to think about when you cancel one cruise and make a new booking to get that lower price. And so make sure that you're either really good at thinking about that yourself, or that you have a travel agent that is good at looking at that with you, because you don't want to cancel something and then not be able to get that excursion again, or be surprised that you lost that money that you put down. There's a lot more to think about. If you book with the refundable deposit, there's still a lot of things you have to think about. You have to think about still the excursions, the onboard credit. Is the category of cabin you want still available? Is it waitlisted? If it's waitlisted, you can't just get it. Is it just so many things to think about? Can't list them all here, but a lot more to think about. But if you make that new booking and that deposit was refundable, then you don't lose that deposit. So I would love to hear from all of you in the comments. Please let me know, are you going to book during the Blue Friday sale? Do you always wait for this time of year for some things that you've been keeping your eye on to book? I know a lot of people in retail have a list of what they're going to look for on Black Friday. Do you do that with cruises? At this point in my life, I am so itinerary driven in what I choose for Gordon and I, as well as what I choose to do groups with, because it's so much more fun together, isn't it? Much more special. It's just the best. So anyway, as I choose that, I am so itinerary driven and so particular that I book it right away, but it's usually when it's right released and we can get the best price for it, and then tweak it if we can later on. So let me know, do you do that? Do you wait for this time of year to roll around? And what cruises do you have your eye on? I have my eye on some right now. I'm looking at 2028 for some group cruises in the end of 2027. There are so many magnificent places to go, so many beautiful places to see on this earth, and I want to try to do all I can before something happens to one of us and we're limited in our travel or we can't travel anymore. So I would love to hear what's on your bucket list. What are you looking for? And just your whole approach to this Black Friday thing. It will really inform what I need to talk to you all about, as well as I just really enjoy hearing from all of you. So let me know also what questions you've got on the Star Princess, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.